Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Connecticut Sun as they go up against the New York Liberty. And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game. Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Stevens, that's good.
Well, what makes Stevens such a good option in the pick and roll is her combination of size and mobility.
Smith outside. About a minute into this first quarter, Caitlin Clark with the three. She drills it from outside.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Here's Banham. Outside Stevens. Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the top of the key. Banham, no good.
You don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Substitution for the Sun. Number 21, Tahina Powell.
On offense, here the Liberty. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Stevens. Pass to Banham. Over Copper. Banham, no good. And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
Here's Cannon. Takes the 13-footer. Good. First shot, first basket. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Inside, Clark. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Jefferson. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Connecticut trailing. Here's Smith. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Fagbenle. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Banham. Stevens the screen. Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. And it's New York with another.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Copper. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Off the mark there with the three. New York leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Cannon. Back to Stevens. Over Smith. It's hauled in by Smith. And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Pow. Smith with it. Stevens covering. Clark outside. The 3 ball. And again, Connecticut no good. Jefferson outside. Stevens covered by Smith. Back to Stevens. Jefferson. Here's Mack. Rebounded by Pow. On the wing, Kalia Copper. And again, Connecticut no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And it's good for 2.
Clark.
On offense, here the Liberty. Now Banner. Deflected. It's stolen by Fagbenle. Pass to Clark. Now here's Pow. Here's Copper. Picked by Fagbenle. The 3. Copper misses. Jefferson outside. And here's Banham. Now Stevens. Cannon. He's covered by Copper. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stevens. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith. Up top, Clark. He has 5. Leah Copper from outside. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
The lead changes hands once more. There have been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, at least it's been close.
Now here's Jefferson. To the middle. Here's Stevens. That misses off the backboard.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
And the shot goes in.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Here's Banham. They need this. Fagbenle with the rebound.
And after 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
Back to Stevens. There's a screen by Stevens. Stolen by Clark. 3 on 3. Pass to Pow. Copper outside. Down low. Here's Smith. Again, the Sun score.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Here's Cannon. Back to Stevens. And stolen by Smith. Now here's Copper. He's covered closely. Pass to Cannon. Back to Jefferson. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for your New York Liberty, Gabby Jefferson. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Sun making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. The Sun leading. Pass to Pow Pow. Now here's Segrist. Can't connect from short range.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Here's Ionescu. Cans it from downtown.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out, so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Hartley outside. Pass to Copper. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for UConn, Kalea Copper. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. And so she hits both. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Sun on top, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. Now, the second quarter just getting set to begin. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
It's been a well-oiled machine of offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, even with so much of the season already in the books, there's a lot to still be decided.
Well, playoff position is in play until the very end, especially the way the WNBA takes the top 8 teams regardless of conference.
Yeah, involving everyone into those bubble spots makes the playoff race a lot more intense.
And that's good as she hits both shots. Hartley with it. Pass to Segrist. Now Copper. For 3. Connects from three-point range.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalea Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
This one for 3. They get the rebound. Griner misses. The Sun on offense, leading by 5. Pass to Segrist. It's stolen by Griner. Ionescu outside. New York, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Segrist. She is guarded by Griner. Hartley outside. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2. And chance to check out the Connecticut Sun's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they're going up against the Wings in Dallas. And then on Saturday, they're heading back home to host the Lynx.
And looking at that Sky matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they're rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, it's going to be a challenge, all right. But it's a challenge I think this team is up for.
And the first one at the line is good.
Solid from the line. You know, Hartley does a lot to help her team in a lot of different ways.
And good on both. New York trailing here. Outside Hayes. Jacks up a three. Here's Suarez. From the right block, the shot is good.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Copper. 8 points for her. The tray. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Here's Copper. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
One thing that makes Kalia Copper an all-star for clutch scoring.
Oh, she 100% has that clutch gene, winning Finals MVP back in 2021. The tighter the game, the better Copper plays.
Now here's Copper. She's got 10. Segrist misses. She's covered by Copper. Pass to Griner. And she gets it to go.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
And here's Copper. There's a screen. Now here's Pow Pow. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Griner. Suarez. Faked in off the glass.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Now here's Segrist. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The kick out to Ionescu. To the inside. Here's Griner. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner when Brittany gets in that close to the hoop. Good night.
Burrell. She's guarded by Griner. Shoots a fader. And Brittany Griner with the block. In the hoop for her 3rd make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Count it. Good. New York in the lead. Pass to Hayes. Ionescu. Here's Griner. Clock at 6. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Copper, and right on through for another basket. She's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. And it's New York's ball. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Griner. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The shot comes out.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that 3.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
Here's Copper. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Suarez, covered by Segrist. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
They've really turned it around here in the second quarter after making under 40% from the field.
The Sun trailing.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Hartley. To the paint. Here's Copper. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
A big group substitution here for Connecticut.
You know, Kalia Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
Now here's Griner. 8 points for her. Pass to Stevens. Now Griner. Mack. Now here is Stevens.
She's covered by Fagbenle.
She gets that one.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
And here's Sykes. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Smith up top. Pass to Sykes. And here's Fagbenle. She's guarded by Stevens. Shot clock at 5.
Clark can't get it to go.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Griner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Here's Sykes. Pass to Smith. Sykes. Here's Fagbenle. She's guarded by Stevens. Fagbenle can't hit.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game. Use the rim perfectly to protect the ball on the reverse.
Copper outside. Fagbenle can't hit. Here's Mack. Griner, good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Bangs home the trifecta.
That's number 2 for her from long range in this quarter, her 3rd overall.
And the Liberty with possession here.
And the Liberty call time here. And how about last season from Kalia Copper, the best of her career?
No doubt, and it was her 9th year in the league. Copper averaging 20 points per game for the first time, being all-league for the first time, solidifying herself as an elite guard in this league.
Here's Griner. 12 points for her. Soft touch off the glass.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
Smith outside. Back to Clark. Puts up a 3. Griner with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Here's Cannon. Pass to Banham. Griner with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Banham, no good. And here's Connecticut, trailing here by 8. Clark outside. Three-pointer. No good on that shot. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Liberty. They're up by 8. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment.
And, you know, Kalia Copper really taking control of this game.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
New York in the lead. Now Bannon. Just 5 to shoot.
Pass to Cannon. Over Copper.
And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Now here's Smith. She's guarded by Stevens. Copper outside. Back to Clark. From past the arc.
And again, Clark missing.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
On offense, here the Liberty. Jefferson outside. Pass to Stevens. To the right side. Here's Banham. No good on the triple. The Sun trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Cannon. Stevens over Smith. It's hauled in by Smith.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
Sykes outside.
Back to Copper.
Azare Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Nothing's going down for her today.
Well, New York is the #1 media market, and the Liberty fans are loud and proud. They make it tough.
Well, the energy already high in here. When you have a rivalry matchup like this, everybody is getting amped up.
And so for the Sun, well, this hasn't been a great matchup for them. They have a losing record this season against New York.
Pass to Banham. Stevens the screen. Inside. Bag Benlay with the rebound.
Something's got to change for them here. Starting the half 0 for 5 is just not going to cut it in this league.
Now Clark. And here's Smith. The rebound by the Liberty.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding tip.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
And the Sun call time here.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
You know, despite playing lots of time at the three, Copper is inside a lot, and just kind of makes her a different type of matchup.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's New York now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Stevens the screen to the inside. Great pass to set up the land.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Down low. And the layup is good.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
And here's Banham. Pass to Mack. Here's Jefferson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Smith.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Caitlin Clark outside. That shot off.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Pass to Jefferson. Drills the three-pointer.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Clark outside. There's the three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Banham from deep. Pass to Cannon. Now here is Stevens. Now Banham. 6 to shoot. Stevens covered by Smith. The shot by Stevens, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Copper. 22 points for her. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 for 15 attempts. Jefferson. She's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Banham. Stevens. For three. Banham, no good.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Good on the shot.
Are you kidding me? Copper is shredding defenders with her handles.
And the Liberty call time here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. New York leading. Here's Cannon. Ionescu outside. Pass to Banham. Fires the three. Caitlin Clark pulls it in.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
And here's Banham. Now Jefferson. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Drains the three-pointer.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
The Liberty trail. Ionescu outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Mack. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Now Banner. Knocked loose.
She is frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Here's Cannon. To the middle. Here's Jefferson. The shot's good. Clark with it. Pass to Pow. Clark, covered by Ionescu. Leah Copper from outside. New York with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Man, she's still looking for her first triple of the second half. She had 3 at halftime.
And here's Banham. Now Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Takes the 3. No good.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball in the three-point land.
You're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
And the Liberty with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Stevens. Launches it. That shot, no good. And so here's Connecticut. Hartley outside. Screen by Segrist. The three-pointer off the mark. Reiner up top. Over Segrist. Reiner good.
Man, oh man, if Reiner gets going on her jumper, it's good night. Too many options for her offensively.
Pass to Segrist. Back to Hartley. Launches a 3. She can't get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Liberty leading by 3. And do not go. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. Copper outside. No good on the 3.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
Out to the right wing. Stevens. Yes. And a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Leah Copper from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Here's the 3. And Tiffany Hayes, good for 3.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
And stolen by Brittany Griner. Here's Hayes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
And Copper for 3. Rebound New York.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
Let's go with a 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
That one's off. Still out of sync. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And again, it's New York with a 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
And here's Connecticut, trailing by 13. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Takes the three. No good that time. And Connecticut has possession. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Pass to Hartley. And again, no good by Connecticut. Ionescu outside. Back to Griner. Now Stevens. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
She has definitely turned things around in this game. She was more of a background player in the first half, but here in the second half, she's looking like a star.
Gets it to go from downtown.
As they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the three ball, shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
The 15-footer. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Pass to Copper. Shot clock at 6. Pow for 3. It doesn't go for it.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
And the rebound goes to the Sun.
He only got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, in terms of roster building for a front office, what would be your guys' approach? What's the key?
To me, easier said than done, but it's all about drafting well. Getting good players on rookie scale contracts, it's basically a cheat code.
And I'll add, you also can extend those players. Even give them the core designation if you have to, which provides them with a 1-year, fully guaranteed Supermax contract. So all in all, guys, one great pick can surely change a franchise.
And the Sun making a change here. So she picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Connecticut. 15-point game. Pass to Segrist. Here's Clark. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That's her first foul. And the Sun making a change here. Here's Banham. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Smith.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Drops in the layup for 2.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Here's Banham. Pass to Cannon. Now here is Stevens. Covered by Smith. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Stay away from Smith, an excellent shot blocker.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. And it's off from three-point range.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Jefferson outside. Pass to Cannon. Now here is Stevens. Banham. Shoots over Clark. New York, no good that time either.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead can go away in a hurry.
Here's Banham. Jefferson outside. Outside Stevens. Back to Jefferson. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Smith. The Sun trailing. Sykes right side. Pass to Fagbenle.
New York foul. Matt. First personal foul. First team foul.
Copper outside. 6 on the shot clock. Desiree Stevens knocks it away. They recover it. And a shot by Clark, no good. Here's Cannon. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Cannon. And here's Banham. Now here's Stevens. To the inside. It's stolen by Fagbenle. Sykes outside. Here's Fagbenle. Leah Copper from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
She needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Nothing. Nada. Falling for her in this quarter.
Stevens the screen. A 9-foot shot. Peyton Clark pulls it in.
They were ready for her there. I mean, just totally collapsed the D on her.
Sykes. No good with the triple. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim. Here's Banham. And she's back in business as a jumper finally drops. Now a timeout called by Connecticut. To Copper. Puts the move on. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And they can burn some clock if they want.
And calm down. Get a little breather here, too.
Banham. She's covered by Clark. There's a screen by Stevens. Shoots the three. That one doesn't drop.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
Leah Copper for three. And so it's New York winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them an